Yeah, but he's not a Freemason, Elon Musk. He's breaking down those elite structures. That's his purpose. He's a hero. He's a hero for humans.
Is this guy a Jew? Then you've got your answer, I suppose.
Who? Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Definitely not. He's South African. He's not. I've checked his background, and he was bullied at school, and these are thoughts that are coming to my head and mind that I've been thinking about this guy. He was bullied at school in South Africa, where he was born in high school, and he's trying to improve humanity. He wants to make people wake up in the morning and be hopeful about their future. He also hates short sellers. Short sellers are hedge funds. Hedge funds are connected with the elite. He's dismantling the control that the elite have over people, and he's doing it with innovations. He's doing it with demonstrations of how the elite and the hedge funds are manipulating markets, prices of Tesla, prices of GameStop. He's starting to get involved in that. Now, this guy is one of the most brilliant people that's ever been around, and he's now entering the crypto space. He's revolutionized space travel, electric vehicles. He's revolutionizing all that. He's revolutionizing artificial intelligence, solar energy, and so on. He's doing all these good things for humanity, and I think he's just really now stepping into the potential of crypto and blockchain and how it can improve humanity, how it can improve things which will naturally dismantle the elite.
You just gotta be aware of all these so-called philanthropists like Bill Gates and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, all with Camerona going around poisoning the whole fucking world, depopulation.
Elon Musk is different to all of these guys. He's got a different attitude. He's got a different motivation. He's different to the historic elite, the power centers, the Zuckerbergs, the Jack Dorseys, all these guys. He really is different. He's motivated by different things and for different reasons, and he's smarter than all of those people.
And to add this to it, Mike, you made a very good observation.
Dog coin or nothing.
I so much commend your intelligence and your analysis, and to support what you ever said. If you look at what's it called, the likes of Zuckerberg and Bill Gates and all those billionaires, you observe that most of their business is centered around systemic monopolies.
Unsustainability. Musk is all about sustainability.
Yeah. If you look at what Elon Musk has done, Elon Musk is more important to humanity than all of them. If they fight Elon Musk, I think humanity is going to lose. If they try to fight him,
that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
What Elon Musk is doing now, he's investing in social capital, genuine, real, valuable social capital. Everyone likes Elon Musk. Whether you're in China, whether you're in Europe, US, Africa, everyone likes Elon Musk.
No matter where you're from, and he's advancing our civilization. You understand?
And he's a nice person. He's a good person.
He creeps me out. I'm sorry. I'm not everybody.
Why does he creep you out? Give us some reasons why he creeps you out, other than, he's a billionaire, and other than the obvious. Why does he creep you out? Why don't you, use first principles and ask yourself, what has this guy done himself that makes you feel creeped out? Don't throw him in a pool of like all the other billionaires. He's a greedy bastard that's looking for power.
No, absolutely not. No, there's just just something about his face. I don't know if China's face or things like that. There's
he's also, for him to push this currency or this crypto Doge, he's gonna distance himself from anything that's gonna fail. Fail to the detriment of his own social capital. That is, millions of people around the world that are currently buying Doge because he's basically shilling it. And now if Doge collapses, then people are going to dislike him. They're going to think, oh, you exposed me to that risk. Why did you do that to me? And then he's going to lose capital, social capital. He's better off putting in 1 or 2 billion, buying up some more Doge. He already bought 27% of it at 20 Satoshis or whatever. It's not worth it for him to harm his reputation, harm his credibility by pumping and dumping Doge in the same way that McAfee used to do pumps and dumps. He's not going to do that. This Dogecoin is, I'm very sure it's not going to dump in a nasty way. Like, by that I mean more than 20% in 24 hours, and it's going to have some sustained growth. And you've got the richest man in the world backing it and protecting his own reputation. So his reputation and his credibility and his social capital depends on Doge not flash crashing or dumping in a nasty way.
I see the play, man. I totally see it. I just sold all my Bitcoin for Doge right now.
So you're saying go 100 times long on Doge?
I went all in yesterday at 4:30, all in on Doge. And then I took some profits this morning and I consolidated a bit.
I was kidding about selling all my Bitcoin for Doge. I sold just, I'm going to get some Doge though, for certain, a reasonable amount.
What if all this is just a big joke from Elon? I mean,
he's not joking. Why would he waste his time on a joke like this? It's so.
And what if
Doge is so cute. It's like a little Shiba on a coin. Like he might think, oh, it's such a cute coin. Let's love this coin for a joke.
No, he's not joking. He knows the value of his tweets. His tweets move markets. He can change prices. He's not playing around here. He knows precisely what he is doing. Also, when he was talking to Michael Saylor about whether he can put 50 million of his treasury into Bitcoin, he knows what's going on. This guy's the smartest man in the world. He knows programming. He knows IT, technology, development. He knows all of that. He's asking these questions for our benefit.
You understand finance as well.
I think
that's crazy.
You know, Elon Musk created that Neuralink, that chip that you implant into people's skulls.
Yes.
That's fascinating.
I mean, smart man will not say let's buy Doge. What's the value of
exactly. What's the point of what would his motivation be to shill Doge? I mean, to put him in the same category as a person like McAfee is insane. It's just irrational. It doesn't make sense. He's doing this. He's playing a strategic game. He's involved in all these things. Now he's taking a dip into crypto.
I heard some theory that he's trying to return the money for the bankers who lost it in
so if you look at his tweet, if you analyze his tweet, okay, so one of the big themes in GameStop, the Wall Street bets, one of the big themes there was you only live once, YOLO. So there were a lot of people putting everything, going all in on GME, GameStop, and you only live once. And that went on. This was now, after that happened, a lot of people, lost a lot of their equity, And that was purely as a result of Robinhood preventing the Wall Street Bets guys from buying. Robinhood disabled buys, eToro disabled buys. So the pump couldn't happen. That wasn't expected. When these guys were planning the pump, they didn't know that the hedge funds would phone their friends at the brokerages and say, hey, don't let these motherfuckers buy any stock. Let us buy it. Only let them sell. Let them panic, let them sell. The hedge funds also went to CNBC, CNN, and told them to punt the narrative that everyone from Wall Street Bets is selling GME in favor of silver. It was a total and utter fucking lie. I saw it happening with my own eyes. I was on that Reddit. I saw that people weren't pushing silver. No one was pushing, but on his tweet, on his Twitter account, Yolt, reference to one of the songs in the James Bond movie Yolt, You Only Live Twice. So now he's saying to the people that were YOLOing into GameStop, you've got a second chance. YOLO into Doge. I mean, this is all too coincidental for it not to be like a cryptic message.
Word.
So Doge is a scam or not a scam?
Doge is no more a scam than Bitcoin. It's not a scam. It's a project. There's the thing that differentiates Doge from most of the other coins is that it was basically abandoned, but it continued. There were no developers. There were no whales in Doge. It was just an abandoned project, but it continued. It survived for years without any development attention, but it went and it went and it continued. It's been going for years without any actual involvement, so it can stand alone. A little bit of tweaks here, a little bit of tweaks there, and it has a huge potential, and it hasn't been poisoned by CME, hedge funds, big whales, and so on, other than that 27%, and that 27% is probably Musk. And he can control the price, and he can prevent pumps and dumps. He can stabilize the price and make Doge an entry coin into the crypto space, a gateway coin.
So
I think
you want to say that he wants to own the Dogecoin at the end. He wants to control it.
Well, maybe he does, but I don't think so. What's the point of that? He's just using his influence in Doge as a gateway coin for people to enter the crypto space without getting burned by pumps and dumps, by stock price manipulations on different exchanges and so on. Even if he did end up owning the whole of Doge, there is no value to it, because if you own all of the currency, you can't trade. So he doesn't want to own all of Doge. There's no point to that either. Imagine owning all of Bitcoin. I mean, there would be no use. There would be no value to it. So he's not going to try and accumulate all of the value. Remember, when I speculate that he got involved a month ago when you could buy Doge for like 20 sats, 17 satoshis, he bought his 27% in at a very, very low amount. So, and then he started shilling it and presenting to the world on his Twitter page that scene in Lion King, holding up the Doge, and he's saying to the world, guys, look, I present you Doge. Yeah, this is the birth of Doge. This is like the birth of the Lion King in the movie. And so Doge is no longer a shitcoin. It's not that anymore. That's history. It has fundamentally changed forever.
Mike, what else are you investing besides Doge?
I've got pretty standard things, but I'm heavy in Doge at the moment, and I'm watching the market on the hourly chart. Yeah.
Sorry, I want to ask Mike, what is exactly the use case of Doge in like the industry?
It's very similar to Bitcoin. It can be used as an exchange of value. It can be used as a store of value. the cost of it is very low comparatively, which appeals to newbies. Technically, it can do everything that Bitcoin can do, and it's cheaper and it's less manipulated. There's less whales. It's fresh. It's pristine. It's like, this is the birth of a new coin that has pedigree already, going back 7-8 years. It's one of the OG coins. It's old. This coin has been around for as long as Litecoin.
But do you know like what its initial use case for Dogecoin is?
Yeah, it was.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
It was developed. It was created as a joke. They created this thing as a joke to make a mockery of cryptocurrency. It was a meme coin.
Wait a second. You guys can hear me, right? Because I've been trying for a minute. Mike, I was just having the same conversation. Beautiful. I was just having the same conversation last night. Everything you were saying. Like literally to the T, from the tweets to right off of Bitcoin. It's the same thing, isn't it? But it was just a little more efficient because of the way that they did it with the cheaper fees. I think, Mike, you were saying something about that, but it's basically the same thing, is it not?
It's actually a hard
basically
fork of
my
Litecoin.
understanding is that, yeah.
It's a type of a fork or something. So this is all new to me. So if I say something wrong, I apologize. But that was my understanding. So, I started thinking about it when we were talking about it last night. It was like, if you looked at the scale, so you were saying something about 27% that one wallet owned, and I was thinking the same thing, that maybe that was dude, that was Elon or whatnot. And then I was reading I think a Decrypt article, and they were saying that a couple of wallets own 50%, and we did the math. And that's like a majority. I think 77% of the supply is held by a few wallets. And that leaves, with the market cap or however many there's in circulation, like 23 billion. And we're only trading, I think when I was looking at the trading thing, like 6 billion or something like that.
Yeah, it's a bit worrying that Bitcoin is becoming a little bit centralized with banks like MicroStrategy and the guy from Twitter and so on. But
exactly,
Doge doesn't seem to have that. It's 27% owned by one person, and that one person is probably Musk. Musk isn't going to mess us around like these hedge funds have.
And that's what I was saying. If it was the hedge funds, though, and you were thinking about the other way, that's where you get fucked. That's kind of, I think, if I'm understanding right,